Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Venu Gopal, faculty in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering of NMAM Institute of Technology. I will be handling a session on basics of Python in this 4 days online FTP on applied machine learning using Python. As we all know, Python is a programming language which is nowadays predominantly being used in machine learning applications. Um, Python is a language which is multi-purpose as of now. We can have database programs, we can have web application related programs, and we can have user interface related programs. These kind of programs using Python. It's a general purpose programming language, not a language which is specifically meant for machine learning. But the advantage is that Python, being an free and open source programming language, a lot of development what has happened in Python. A lot of good libraries were developed in Python language, which supports this data analytics and machine learning. And it also has a library for embedded systems, Raspberry Pi programming, hardware interfaces. So for these kind of applications also, Python has a good set of libraries, which is nothing but inbuilt functions are available in Python. That is the major advantage in Python, which has made this Python is one of the suitable language for machine learning. What I'll be talking in today's session is all about how to handle this Python programming, how to write the basic Python programs, and how to use these libraries. I have different modules of this where I'll be talking about how to install Python in Linux platform, how to use Anaconda, that's a package for executing Linux, how to use Google Colabs, there's a basic thing, platform setting, then writing basic programs, starting from hello world, program to add two numbers, reading some input from the user. All these kind of basic discussion is what I'll be doing in this session. Okay, so we'll begin the show. I'll be using a slide which I have taken from the internet. This is publicly available material as such. So, to know a little bit history, invented in Netherlands in early 90s, and it's named after Monty Python, and then it's an open source programming language. Rather than to call it as a programming language, it is called as a scripting language. We all know the difference between a script and a program. Script is something which is interpreted, whereas program is something which is compiled. So Python is not an compiled programming language. Python is an interpreted language. It's a scripting language. So we call it as a Python interpreter, not a Python compiler. Line by line execution happens in the case of a Python program, and the errors are indicated as and when uh, it gets encountered in the program. It's not that it shows the errors at the end. So we call Python program as a Python script. We how to write is what we will discuss later on this. It is scalable, object oriented, and it's a functional programming. These are the new features in programming concepts. Object oriented programming, we know how we can have the top down and bottom up approaches in programming languages. So the beauty of object oriented programming is carried on to Python also. It's a functional programming language. It is used by many web giants to run their server side scripting. It is used by Google in the beginning and increasingly popular. Every web application uses Python at their server programming. He is the person Van Rossum is the person who initiated the Python and still continuing to contribute on Python. There are community of developers who will be working on Python. This is a home page where you get the documentation related to Python, the various versions. Various versions of Python is what you can find. The recent version is 3.8, as I understand. Recent version, which was developed in May 2020 during the lockdown period, must be working from home. Well, whatever. 2008 20 May 3.8 is the version which is the recent one. So generally we call this as Python 2 and Python 3. Version 2 and its subdivisions are called Python 2, and version 3 onwards is called as Python 3. So in my demonstration also I'll be showing the Python 3 version. So we have a good many tutorials that is available in the internet. There are many tutorial websites that are available. I recommend you to go through w3schools.com, tutorialspoint.com. These are the well-known tutorial websites for the beginners of Python. There are ways where you can execute the program directly there in the environment in W3 schools and tutorials point. These are the website what I recommend you to go through as a reference material for studying the Python. Well, Python comes as a pre-installed application in Linux platform and also in Mac. When it comes to Windows, you need to download the Python package and you have to install. In my next video, I'll be showing how to run Python in a Linux platform after learning little basic on these Python programming languages. There are so many IDEs available, integrated development environments. Eclipse is a well-known IDE for Java, Python, C++, these programming languages. So we can use Eclipse IDE also for running a Python program in any platform, either in Linux or in Windows. Python has its own IDE called as idle. This is also something that can be used. We have Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda platforms, especially for the people who are working on machine learning. Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda, which I'll be talking later, are the best, I should say, the best things. Even though it is not an IDE as such, those are the execution platforms. Execution platforms on which you can execute your programs, which is meant for machine learning. It has all the libraries inbuilt so that you don't have to install anything explicit. For editing Python code, you can use any editor. You can use a notepad, you can use gedit, or any simple editor can be used to execute to write a Python script. Okay, so in the next video, we will discuss how to start with coding, how to write a simple coding. That is what we will discuss in our next video.